Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys. So today our group want to present our result in cell biology. And here our team member. The first is KRISNA BAGUS. The second is AFAN NAUFAL ROBAWI. The third MAHDA and then me, MAHDA BILHAQ. So there are two guests in the cell membrane that we will present today. That was the first is glycoprotein and the second is integral protein. And here we go.
Number 1. What happens to the glycoprotein? Glycoprotein is a kind of protein molecule that has carbohydrate added to the body. The process occurs during protein translation or as a post-translational modification in a process called glycosylation. Glycoprotein are found on the surface of the lipid bilayer of cell membrane. Their hydrolytic nature support them to work in warm environment where they act in cell recognition and binding of other molecules. Glycosylated proteins are not only important for communication between cells, they also help organ system communicate with each other. Glycoproteins are found in the gray matter of the brain, where they work together with axon and synaptosomes.
What happened to glycoprotein if there is an abnormality that causes a disease? So, a congenital disorder of glycosylation, previously called carbohydrate deficient glycoprotein syndrome, is one of several rare inborn errors of metabolism in which glycosylation of a variety protein or lipid is deficient or defective. Congenital disorder of glycosylation are sometimes known as CDG syndrome. They often cause a serious, sometimes fatal, malfunction of several different organ systems, especially the nervous system, muscle, and intestines, in affected infant.
Number 2. Integral proteins. What happens to integral proteins? Integral proteins are proteins that are permanently bound to the membrane. Integral proteins are embedded in the phospholipid bilayer and remain to them covalently, becoming part of the membrane itself. It can be seen from the figure that the integral protein is inserted between the membranes, so it has the same properties as the membrane itself. This causes the integral proteins to becoming hydrophobic, insoluble in water, and act cell receptors because they are part of the membrane. Integral proteins can transmit ATP, ions, glucose, permis, hormones, enzymes, antigens, electrons, as well as cells impulse such as K+ and Na+ ions.
Mutation in nuclear for protein have been shown to cause a surprisingly wide array of inherited diseases. While mutant proteins are generally expressed in most of all differentiated somatic cells, many mutations cause fairly specific disorders. Perhaps the most dramatic case is that of mutation in A-type lamins, intermediate filament protein associated with the inner nuclear membrane. Different mutations in same lamin protein have been shown to cause striated muscle disease, partial lipodystrophy syndromes, peripheral neurotrophy, and disorders with feature of severe premature aging.
That's the presentation from Group 2. Happy watching and hopeful useful. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.